Hello everyone and welcome to another chapter of the Blender Essential tutorial. So now we are on our chapter number 7 and here we'll be learning about the object data and also about the edit mode. Okay, so I'll be telling you guys about the object data, how you'll be able to control the object data over here, and also we'll be learning about the edit mode in detail. So let's not waste time and let's get started. So over here, as you guys can see, now I'm here in the workspace, and in my 3D view panel, you guys can basically see all of these objects. So this is the camera, this is basically the light, and this is basically the cube right over here. Okay, so now if you want to transform it, what you can do is if you just click on G from your keyboard, you guys can actually move this thing around. Okay, so you guys will be able to move this thing around all from here. And now if you come here and let's say if you want to move this particular icon as well, which is the light icon, click on G and you guys will be able to move this all for yourself. So you guys can come here and move this all around, and if you just move on the Z axis, you guys can actually view it from all the angles. Okay, so you guys can see it right over here. But now here on all of these options on the left hand side, you guys can see there is a small icon. Okay, so these are triangle icons, and once I drag this down, you guys are able to see that these are basically objects, but all this over here are basically object data. Okay, so if you just double click over here, you guys can see now you do have different options regarding the length and all. You will be able to select the focal length, and also if you come here onto the cube, you guys can see here you do have the vertex group option. And if you come here on the light, let's say you guys will be able to change up the color. Okay, so if you come here, if you want to change the color to something over here, you guys can come here and select those colors accordingly. So come here, let's put it as white color as well. You guys can select and see how it will look in different options. Okay, so you guys just go here on the point option, and if you want to see up a preview, you guys can come here and see up a preview as well. Okay, so these are basically extra settings, okay, which you guys will be able to work. So now from here, let's take this particular camera, and what I'm going to do is I am going to add another object. Okay, so for that, what I'll do is I will go to the add option, and from add option I will go and select camera. Okay, so now the camera is over here. Okay, in this cursor, let's click on G, and now you guys can basically move this thing around. Okay, so now let's just place it right over here, and now if I want to view it from a Z axis, I can come here, let's just zoom out, and from here now I will select this icon, click on G, and now I can just bring it all around. Okay, so if you guys can come right over here, and now if you want to give this thing up a rotation on the Z axis, okay, so you guys can come here, and from here now let's go back. Okay, so you guys can come here on the back, let's select this one, and now let's click on G, let's place it right over here. And now after placing it right over here, if you want to give this thing up a rotation, let's click on G. Okay, and from here now if you want to give this thing up a rotation, you guys will be able to give this thing up a rotation as well. Okay, so now if I just click on R, and I will just move this thing towards this particular cube. Okay, so over here you guys can see on from the top view, if I click on G, if I do want to bring it back a little bit, I will just bring it back a little bit right over here. So now I do have both of these lenses. Okay, so let's come here, and over here in the offset panel as well, you guys can see now I do have this camera 1, and here I do have the camera. So now I will just double click over here, and I will name this one as camera right. Okay, so I will just come here and I will just give this name as camera right. And now again what I'll do is I'll come here, select this one, double click, and I will name this one as camera left. Okay, so I will come here and name this one as the camera left. So now let's select the camera left first, and let's go to this object data. And once I'm here in the object data, what I can do is I can come here and I can just change the focal length. Okay, so now let's say I will just put this one as 130. and I'll just click on enter, and here you guys can see this one have basically changed. Okay, so the object data over here have changed. And now again what you're going to do is you are going to come here, now go to the camera right, go to this option, and from here now let's put this one as 20. Okay, so if I give on 20, and here this is saved as 20 from here as well. If you do want to give this one a name, okay, so you guys can come here and name this one as 20 mm. Click on enter to apply. Let's come over here on top, and over here I will just name this one as 130 mm. Okay, and if I just click on enter, here you guys can see now this thing over here have both of these names. Suppose what the properties do I have over here. Okay, so this one is 130 mm. So let's say over here into this particular icon also what I want to do is I want to put up that 130 mm option, okay, or the focal length. So in that case now I will select this one. Let's come to this option right over here, and just beside here you do have one icon which calls browse camera data to be linked. So just click over here, and now if you click on 130 mm, here you guys can see now this one have actually changed. Okay, and if you just click on R, you guys will be able to give this thing up a rotation over here as well. Okay, so now the same way if you want to change this one, come to this option, go over here and come here at this browse camera data to be linked and select the 20 mm option. Okay, so now here you guys can see now you do have both of these cameras over here focused. Okay, so now they do have different properties, so you just have changed the properties right over here. Okay, now if you want to give this thing up any kind of rotation and stuff, you guys will be able to give this thing up any kind of rotation over here as well. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood this part, that how it actually worked. So now over here we will be looking into the cube option. Okay, so under cube you don't have such things which you guys will be able to change. Okay, so for that now what I'll do is I will come here, let's select this cube option. Okay, and now let's change the x-axis. Let's come down right over here, and as you guys can see I do have this particular thing right over here. Okay, this particular cube, let's say if I want to change any part from here. Okay, if I want to just select few parts, and from here if I do want to change anything, I will be able to change it right from here. Okay, so for that what I need to do is I need to select this icon, and from object mode I will come here, I will click here, and here under object mode you guys can see there is a mode called the edit mode. Okay, so come here, select the edit mode, and now here on top also you do have three options. Okay, but first let's try to understand it right over here. Okay, so now let's say from here what I want to do is I want to come here and I want to select a point. Okay, so if you want to select individual points, you guys can come here and you guys can actually select individual parts. Otherwise if you want to select few of the parts altogether, you guys can come here and let's say click on shift and now select those parts over here. Now make sure you click on shift, now select this whole thing, and now if you want to change anything right over here on top, what you can do is if you want to, let's say if you want to move this, you guys can just click on G, and this is how you guys will be able to move this all around. Okay, so here you guys can see you guys can make all of these tall buildings and stuff. Okay, this kind of structures over here. And if you just want it to go in one angle, let's say if I want it to go only to the Z axis, okay, I can come here, click on Z, and it will only increase or decrease from the Z axis. Okay, so just left click on your mouse to apply over here. And the same way if you come here and let's say I want to select this whole part again. Okay, so come here, let's say I will just select this whole thing. Let's click on shift, and now I will just try to select the whole thing up, and now I will just click on G, and now I will just click on Z, and I will just bring its size down. Okay, so now if you want to give this one a rotation, you guys can come here. Let's say if you just click on R, here you guys can see this is how you guys will be able to give this thing up a rotation quite like this as well. So you guys can come here And let's say if you want to give this thing a rotation and you want to apply this, just click on the left side of your mouse. And now over here on top as well, if I come here and let's say if I want to scale it, I can come here, I can click on S, and I can just scale this up, or I can just scale this down as well. Okay, so you guys can come here, and if you want to see it from different angles, you guys can see how it actually looks. Okay, so over here you guys will be able to change things quite like this. And the same way, if you come over here, let's say what you want to do is you want to select any particular side. Okay, so from here, if you come to this particular option, instead of selecting all of this, let's come here just beside the edit mode option. You do have these three modes. Okay, these three select modes. And if you come here, if you click on edge select, what they'll do is if you come here, if you just select one of this part over here, it will basically select the whole thing. And now if you click on G, you guys can see now you are able to move only that particular side. So you guys can come here, left click on your mouse, and it will be saved. If you come here, click on G, and now if you want to change this part over here as well, once you're done, you guys can just click on the left hand side of your mouse. So now just move this thing around. Okay, so over here you guys can see this is how it actually looks. Okay, so this was about selecting edge. And after that, if you want to select a whole part, okay, let's say I will just rotate this thing down, and now I only want to select this particular part right over here. Okay, so for that, now again what I need to do is I need to come here, and over here I need to select the face select option. And now if I click over here, only this part will get selected. And if I want to transform this particular part, what I'll do is I will click on S. Okay, so if I want to scale it up and down, I can come here and I can just scale it up and down from here as well. Okay, so now I will just deselect by clicking outside. I will just zoom out, and if I do want to see a view, this is how this particular icon looks. Okay, so now here I do have this particular icon. And now here in the edit mode, also what you can do is you guys will be able to create or add different kind of icon. Let's go with a plane over here. Okay, so now if I come here and let's select on the plane option, and over here you guys can see now if I click on S. Okay, so let's click on S, and if you do want to increase the size, you guys will be able to increase the size from here as well. Okay, so over here you guys can see now I do have selected this particular thing. And now here, as in my edit mode, if I come here, if I just go out, and from here, if you want to know what is the shortcut of changing between edit mode and the object mode, is tab from your keyboard. So now if I just click on tab, now I'm here in my object mode. And here in object mode, if you click on S and if you increase the size, both of these are actually changing the size altogether. Okay, so this is one single object right over here. So now over here again, if you want to actually create a new object, okay, go to add, and from here from object mode, what you guys can do is go to mesh, and from here you guys can actually create a cube. Okay, so now click on G to move it around. So come here and bring it quite right over here. Let's take my hand tool, and what you guys can do is you guys can just move this thing around. Okay, so use this one, and now just change the x-axis. Okay, so come here and place the x-axis quite right over here, and using Control plus you guys can basically zoom in as well. Okay, so you guys can basically zoom in over here as well. So now if you want to move from object mode to the edit mode, click here on tab, and as you have selected all of this thing, okay, what you guys can actually do is now if you go to the move tool or the transform tool, and let's say if you want to decrease the size from this corner, okay, so you guys can come here. Let's say you guys can just select this, and maybe if you want to move, you guys can basically move it in the y-axis. If you want to come here and move it to the x-axis, you guys can basically decrease the size over here in the x-axis as well. Okay, and if you want to move it towards the y-axis, come here, select this one, and this is how you guys will be able to move it towards the x-axis as well. So you guys can come here and basically work with this thing up, and now using the x-axis you guys can just move around, and are able to view the whole thing out. Okay, so this is how you guys will be able to work. And again, if you want to go to the object mode, you guys can click on tab. And now over here, let's select the transformation option. And now if you want to move it, okay, up and down, you guys will be able to do that from here. Okay, so now if you again click on R, you guys will be able to give this one upper rotation from this particular place as well. Okay, so yeah, I hope to see you all in the next chapter where we'll be learning more about Blender. So I hope this class was clear for you all. So see you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye everyone.